EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to North Carolina and the bustling city of Charlotte as we welcome you inside Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers. All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. Oh, no, right at the start, he loses the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. What a brutal way to start the game. You're thinking of getting the ball, getting your script, running your plays. Instead, Greg, it is a fumble lost on the opening kickoff.
It's just absolutely the most disastrous beginning of a game you could possibly dream up. And what you do now, Mike, is not only does the other team get the ball, you send your defense out there early in this game and force them to have to defend a short field right away.
Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll send him over to the left. On 2nd down, Young. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
Well, here early on, if this pass rush continues to get home at this rate, this is going to be a long day for this offense. They're going to have to put some extra guys in there, mix in some play action, keep this pass rush off balance.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. And that is incomplete.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going, and for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their 2nd sack, and we're still here in the 1st quarter.
He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Panthers are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. First and 10. It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, here is Penix. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Trevin Wallace.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week, come out early, get some completion, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
Now he'll run. Give him 11 on the scramble. They give them a new set of downs.
Mike, anytime you're preparing to play a quarterback like this, the defense has to be prepared to keep him in the pocket. Once he gets out, we can see clearly why he is such a threat with his legs.
Whole lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this 1st and 10. Here's Young. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, There was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. To throw, Young. That'll be intercepted. That's the safety, Jesse Bates.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he'll get to about the 15, and that's it. Here's a 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
On 3rd down, Penix. That one is caught by Mooney. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Oh, no fair catch, and he pays the price. Big shot to make sure this return didn't even get started. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Young. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Young hands it to Hubbard.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the 1st down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage in a lot of situations, it'll get you the 1st down, just not here.
Here's 3rd and 2. He'll try to run for it with Hubbard. And he'll convert, picking up the 1st down at the 46-yard line.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the 1st down, and they're able to convert.
Young to throw on 1st down. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. On 1st down is Young. A throw there, caught by Leggett. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to third down. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. To throw is Young. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Falcons will get the ball at their own 17-yard line.
Oh, and in that spot, Mike, that's just painful to see. If the throw's not there, you want him to just get rid of it. Throw it 50 rows into the stands. Give somebody a souvenir. But worst case scenario, you've got to get to 4th down and have a shot at 3 points. But instead, after that pick, you come away with 0.
That one taken in by London. And after the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. 2nd and a yard. Give left side. Here comes Robinson. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the 1st down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
3rd and 2. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. On play action, Young. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Young. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
An 11-yard loss on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
So just a lone field goal in the 1st quarter of play. The So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, Young. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
That's good as big time as you get. There's a saying, Mike, that you really judge your quarterback by his ability to operate, not only on 3rd down, but what they call 3rd and pass, meaning it's such a long down and distance, they have no choice but to air the ball out. And when you can convert 3rd downs at that distance, chances are you got a pretty big-time quarterback.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. They'll go again with Hubbard. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
You have to wonder if next time, does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play? It was clear before the ball was snapped. This was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Panthers, on the strength of 2 field goals, take a 6-0 lead. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Another run here for Robinson. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
Here comes 3rd and 6. From the gun, it's Penix. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Notre Dame. And he's going to be taken down, but it's a quick change situation. He has set his offense up with 1st and goal. They'll run with Hubbard to the 5-yard line. Second and goal. Here's Young to throw. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Tyquan Thornton. Touchdown, Panthers. That is 1st touchdown this year. The extra point is up and through. Panthers extend their advantage to 13-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. On 1st down, it's Penix. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Young. That's to the left side. Hauled in by Leggett. He is in. Xavier Leggett. Touchdown, Carolina. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touched back, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. And here's Bijan. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Play action. It's Penix. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. From the gun on third down, here's Penix. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They run over center with Robinson. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Now Penix to throw on second down. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
And the Falcons are looking at a first and goal as he's taken down at the 2-yard line. They'll run with Robinson. A second effort, and he is in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Well, after being shut out in the first half, it has to feel good for this offense, Mike, to just get on the board, get something going. But now the question we have to ask is there enough time to come all the way back?
Yeah, just some belief, right, Greg? Just let's watch these guys on the next few drives. Did that give them a little belief that they can stay in this game? Best way to start with that score. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Now Young. That into the hands of Hubbard. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Now Young. This will be incomplete. The pass intended for Xavier Legette. Now it's going to be third down.
We've already seen these two guys connect for a touchdown in this game, and had they been on the same page there, I think they would have been able to add to that total. Unfortunately for them, just a little bit off, and it falls incomplete.
From the gun here on third down, it's Young. And he'll be taken down, but good enough to keep this drive going. It's a first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Throwing on second down, Young. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. To throw is Young. He runs with it. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
Anytime the quarterback has the ability to extend the play with his legs, it just puts so much pressure on the defense. Here you are thinking you have all the routes manned up, there's nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he breaks the pocket, and he's able to pick up the first down. So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner, and next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
They motion the slot man left. On second down, Young. That is caught. And he's very close to a touchdown. They want them just shy of the goal line.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
They're trying to run it. It's Hubbard. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
A second down throw for Young. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
It is brought in the end zone. Tyquan Thornton. Touchdown, Panthers. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The extra point, up and good. And the Panthers add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. So, still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back It is quarter number 3. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He's to midfield. Inside the 20. And they're not going to catch up to him. He brings it all the way back. 96 yards. Touchdown, Carolina. The extra point is good. Panthers will extend this third quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
They'll throw on first down with Penix. This one complete right side. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second down and 8. Here's Penix. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
11 yards on the pass there. It's good for a Falcon first down. A gift, and here comes Robinson. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. From the gun, here is Penix. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Open man, left side, he's got it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays, they're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
Throwing now, Penix on first down. In trouble, and down he goes.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback if he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
On second down, Penix. That is downfield to the tight end Pitts. It is a big play there for the Falcons. And even 30 yards. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. Not much there. maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Throwing is Penix. And this is too far over the end line. It's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
On 3rd down, Penix. That one is caught by Mooney. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
They'll try and throw it with Penix. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a 1st down. They'll try to run with Robinson. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
They send him right out of the slot. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. They'll try and run, and here's Algier. And he will not get in. The defense standing their ground, pushing him back, and it sets up 4th and goal. Fourth down, and here's Penix. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Merritt. He's inside the 40. Inside the 10. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, Carolina. Extra point try, forthcoming. It's up and through. And the Panthers will add one more onto their big lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the goal line. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Penix. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
When it starts bad, there's a funny way of ending up getting worse. And I don't think that could be any more true than it is right now. They're already down by multiple possessions, and after that start to this drive with the sack, they find themselves once again in a massive hole.
on second down. Here's Penix. Looking middle of the field. It's complete. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down. Now a 3rd and 2. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Third and 2, and Penix, and that is incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And he's going to have a Falcons first down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on 4th down. Throwing again, it's Penix. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
At this level, you just would expect a little bit better execution and accuracy on those intermediate throws. I think he had an opportunity there for a nice pickup. Off target, off rhythm, and ends up getting away from him.
To throw again, it's Penix. He's got his man, it's Mooney. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
Penix going to throw again. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
Just didn't quite get enough into that ball. You see sometimes the pressure, the rush, force a quarterback to throw the ball off his back foot. And I think there was a little bit of that here at play. You have to be willing to step up, even in the face of pressure, and get enough behind that ball to put that one a little bit more on the money.
Again, it's Penix. He's going to run it.
Just getting anything out of that one, I think, is a positive. It looked like he might have to throw it away early. Instead, he pulls it down. He winds up picking up a yard.
They need to get this to the 23. Here's 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down. Here's Penix. Through the middle of the field. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success. He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough. But you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
Now Penix to throw on 2nd down. That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Bijan Robinson Touchdown, Falcons. That is second touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. The motion man is Sanders. This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
A big play for the Panthers. And even 30 yards. 1st and 10. Another run here with Hubbard. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. They'll go play action with Young. Got his man at the 6. And the Panthers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
That's good for a Carolina Panther.
They'll try to run this one in. He's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8-yard line.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
One more time, it's Hubbard.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. He's got it at the 3. Some determined running, but they're going to stop him short of the goal line.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Panthers will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. They'll throw on 1st down with Penix. He's got a receiver wide open, left side. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. On 1st and 10, it's Penix. And more of the same. Another interception. And the Panthers are going to get this back at their own 34-yard line. Off the play fake. Here's Young. Oh, open man. That's Leggett. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here. It's hard to play that ball any better than the way that defender did right there. I mean, to stay patient throughout the entire play and make sure that not only are you in prime position to make it, but that once the ball is there, attack it, knock it down, and save a touchdown.
Young hands it to Hubbard. Gets to the edge at the 30. And he's out of bounds in great shape down at the 15-yard line. On 1st down, it's right back to Hubbard. And he's going to be taken down.
A huge advantage to red zone offense is the ability to run the ball. In this case, I thought he was going to score. He takes it all the way down inside the 2, sets up 1st and goal.
From the gun, it's Young. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the